offering some special packages for every Toyota Yaris purchased within the next 3 months, okay? So you buy a Toyota Yaris 1.3 or 1.5 liter and you enjoy mega discounts on price, free fuel, or 1 year of free service. You drive a Toyota Yaris made for Ghana with a manufacturer's warranty of 3 years or 100,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. So go to any of the branches, okay? They're in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takwa, and Takrady, or just call 0302-910-204 to enjoy these great deals. Remember, this offer is valid while stock lasts. Toyota Ghana Company Limited is proud to be associated with Joy FM's Drive Safe tips on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality. All right, today I'm fortunate. The news review has two ladies, Nimwizi and B Dada B. How are you both doing? You're right.
We are good. How are you, Kojo?
I'm all right. Why are you shaking your
head?
I
didn't realize that was what you called Bennett.
Really?
Yes.
Everybody knows this, Anna.
No, but B Dada B. Good morning. Nice to be doing good morning. I heard something wheezy.
Nimwizi.
Nimwizi. Yes, and of course, Confanoche.
Or Kung Fu for short.
Confizi.
Yeah. Oh my word. Anyway, listen, let's get to it. It's time for us to say it right. And here we go.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say.
Kojo,
Wheezy.
Do you know the clearest sign to me that we're in an election year?
The air is thick with unrealistic promises.
Well, that's too. But I was actually thinking of the numerous worker groups that are declaring strikes.
I've noticed that too. Now, do you know what else I've noticed?
That my hair is on point.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Well, what I had actually noticed was the way people tend to say strike action.
Is that wrong?
Well, the addition of the words action is unnecessary. A strike is an action. In fact, it is described as action taken against an employer by an organized group of workers, often in the form of a refusal to work.
I see what you mean. So saying strike action would be like saying fufu food.
Exactly. Fufu is already food, so the word food is redundant.
Well, speaking of redundant things, did I see a Bible in your car this morning?
Yes, you did, and you're right. I'm so devout that I don't even need a Bible. There you go. Say it right. Brought to us every morning by Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited. Kingdom, your number one stop for all office essentials and stationery. I love what Kingdom Books are doing because, you know, saying it right doesn't come by chance. You need to read. In fact, you need to read the right books early in life, and that is why Kingdom Books, your number one stop for books and stationery, with over 40 years experience, is offering great discounts on readers and other learning materials to help your kids to say it right. So these readers and books and learning materials include phonics flashcards, Aesop's Fables, my favorite, Oliver Twist, The Fish That Talked, Emperor and the Nightingale, Growing Up for Girls, illustrated classics, junior illustrated grammar, punctuation, and so much more. Go to any branch of Kingdom Books and Stationery to get a good discount on your purchase. You want to know more? You want to ask a few questions? Call 0501 401 050. Or you could try 0244-311-955. Kingdom Books and Stationery, your one-stop shop for all office essentials and stationery. Okay, my people, shall we do the news review?
Yes. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, but before we get into it, last night, well, actually yesterday evening, there was a presser, wasn't there?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jean Mensah of the EC had this to say.
To call on all political parties and stakeholders who have genuine concerns with the processes outlined to raise them in the full glare of the public. Once we as a commission are informed about the weaknesses and gaps in the processes outlined, we will take immediate steps to address these gaps, close and seal the gaps, and report same to the public in an open, transparent, and accountable manner. Until then, we entreat the naysayers to cease their onslaught of trying to discredit a thorough and credible process. and their onslaught of trying to discredit a commission that has been open and transparent and accountable to the people that it serves, that is the good people of this country. If for nothing at all, the current commission has opened up all its processes to the public and removed the cloaks of secrecy that shrouded our activities and operations in the past. We have laid bare our processes for all to see. Today, a good number of the total number of persons who registered by district, region, as well as their sexes and ages are known by any interested citizen. This is not a secret. The challenges we encountered during the exhibition exercise were discussed openly by the Commission, solved in a timely manner, and reported upon promptly. Constituencies such as Ashiaman, which had some gaps in data, all have their issues resolved. Indeed, just last week, we opened our doors to enable citizens to observe the filing of nominations by aspiring presidential candidates. Through our media partners, we have brought our processes and operations to every home. We have been transparent in our dealings, and we intend to remain so. As we head towards the 7th December election, we urge all of you, our distinguished citizens, to work with us to strengthen and uphold the integrity of our systems and the Commission as a whole. Our doors remain open, and we assure our stakeholders that we are receptive to constructive feedback and advice. Indeed, the feedback and advice received from well-meaning Ghanaians has helped to enrich our work and enabled us to serve you better. Before we close our curtains to our Let the Citizen Know encounter today, we wish all our qualifying candidates the best of luck in their bid to ascend the office of the presidency. We urge all of them to engage in a decent campaign, a campaign based on policies and programs that will lead to the betterment of our society. As referees, our role is to arrange and organize orderly, fair, transparent, and peaceful and credible elections. And we assure you that we are working hard to do just that. We do not have the power to determine who wins the election. It is not in our control to determine the outcome of the election. That power lies with the good people of our dear country, Ghana. It is the citizens and the citizens alone who can determine who should lead them, and not the Electoral Commission. It is a candidate who is given power to lead this country by the citizens of this country who will be declared President of the Republic of Ghana by the Electoral Commission come the 7th of December 2020. Thankfully, the Electoral Commission has institutionalized a fair, open, transparent and accountable process to guide the declaration of results, and I think I've outlined that. To the aspiring presidential candidates who did not make this process, we wish you better luck next time. Your filing fees of 100,000 cedis will be refunded to you. To you, our distinguished citizens and our friends from the media, we thank you for believing in us and for walking this journey with us. We pledge that we will conduct ourselves in truth and integrity and organize a fair, credible, transparent, peaceful election come 7th December 2020. We will not let you down. On your part, we charge you to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana and her institutions. So help us God.
Jean Mensah, chairperson of the EC, and she got quite rousing, didn't she, with her statement there, really speaking up for the integrity of the institution she heads,
Yes.
and the work they've done, and spoke a few home truths, right? I call them home truths because they are things that are true except people prefer to put them aside because they don't suit their own agenda. For example, the fact that nothing has been done in secret. That's true. Am I wrong? Has the EC done anything in secret and been uncovered, discovered? Have they been caught in a dark room doing something that they're not supposed to be doing? Not that I'm aware of.
To the best of what we know now.
Yeah.
And she did say that everything has been very open. Most political parties have been given the mandatory 21 days notice for every thing that has had to be done. And I mean, for me, what also stuck out was she was very passionate about keeping the peace, which is something that we've been talking a lot about for the past few weeks. And the fact that we almost hold the EC responsible for keeping a certain level of peace during the elections when emotions are very high. So she addressed that. How that will translate during the election, we'll see. But we are hoping that, everything will be fine.
Now, this is the most animated I've seen, Mrs. Jean Mensah at any time. It tells you how seriously she takes this matter, and that's how it should be, right?
We know that the NDC's flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, has been complaining in recent times about the conduct of the EC. This morning on the 6 a.m. news, we played a sound. He granted an interview to Weasel TV where he spoke about the fact that he lacks confidence in the current system. I remember when the party filed the nomination, the EC chairperson actually said she wished that he had come there so they would address some of the concerns that he's been raising in the media. But I'm wondering, does it have to take him coming there? I mean, in the interest of peace, when a flag bearer of the largest opposition party begins to speak like this in public, should we wait for such an occasion before issues like that are addressed? Maybe that's why she took the opportunity to try and,
I mean, I get your point, but I have a feeling that it will be open to debate, okay? Because it didn't start from where she hasn't gone to see him. It started from where he raised his issues in public.
No, I'm not saying she should go and see him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that whatever it is, there should be a means of addressing that issue.
And my point is that that's not where it began. It began with the flag bearer raising his concerns in public.
Okay.
It's as if the EC doesn't have an office. They don't have officers, right? So why must these concerns be raised in public? If indeed there is something that needs to be fixed. And no doubt, the EC is not perfect. There must be things that require fixing. So why not just, go through a process that ends in them being fixed?
But Kojo, let's also remember that there's the foundational pain of the fact that the EC chairperson that John Mahama instated was removed by the current government.
So you think there is some...
there will always be a certain I'm uncomfortable with you because I had set somebody there and then, you guys came and removed the person. So realistically speaking, I would be surprised if, Mahama accepted her and, they suddenly had a lovey-dovey relationship. It is a slap in his face.
Well, I can't speak to that because he keeps saying that his problem is with the system, right? He keeps saying that he doesn't like the way things have been done. He doesn't say his problem is with Jean Mensah.
He actually said that he claims that experienced people have been moved and new people brought in. If you listen to the 6 a.m. news, we played that sound today. So, the whole point is this, that Dr. Vladimir Intridan also thinks that such statements made in public have the potential of creating
the credibility.
Not only that, but also supporters of John Dramani Mahama may feel, uncomfortable. It may plunge the country into chaos if the results do not go in a certain way. And we've heard them say, the NDC, say that they may challenge the results.
They will not accept.
They will not accept the results, and so...
I think you're saying that before we've actually voted. Anyway, should we just get into it?
Let's see what's in the paper. Anyway, we'll be talking more about this later, and we'll bring you everything else she had to say about those who were disqualified, those who were qualified, we'll bring it all.
So that story is captured on every paper that I have here, but other stories we are seeing. Let me take this one on the front page of the Chronicle. Arrested NDC parliamentary candidate confesses issuing checks to Swedro's suspect, and government to outline its COVID-19 success today.
That should be interesting. On the Daily Guide, other stories apart from... Actually, let me just take the main one first, which is EC boots out 5 candidates and 12 head for December 7th. Other stories, NDC We Pastor dodges police, Zongo development boss rewarded, NPP MP was target for murder, Ofori paying fee rejects Dankwa Library claims. That's the Daily Guide. I also have Che Mensa Bones who cannot be defeated. That's according to a minority leader. The president is inaugurating a 7-member RTI Commission board. President Akufo-Addo launches 2017-2018 census on agriculture report after 33-year break. That should be interesting. Let's not spill blood over political differences. Professor Pokwajima and Dr. Gideon Boako donates pickup motorbikes. Okay, so all three women aspirants are going to be on the ballot paper. I think that's probably a win for women. Yeah, that we have three. Yeah, that we have 3 women. Go ahead, Sven.
All right, on the front page of the Daily Graphic, very interesting one here, could you? Auditors scrutinize Domelovo's travels.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
And there's the stories by Emmanuel Ebo-Hoxson. And the Audit Service Board has begun an audit of the foreign travels of the Auditor General, Mr. Daniel Yao Domelovo, from 2017 to 2020. When you read the details of the story, it's actually Mr. Domelovo and other top management staff. And it's been done by a private firm of the Audit Service.
Right,
the private firm is expected to audit 2.1 million CDs and $199,000 spent on foreign travels by the Auditor General in the top staff.
Which private company?
Quickly, well, it is by K&A Accounting Services.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, this is fascinating. It's something that I hope we see more of in terms of the auditing of travel. Yeah, people travel a lot in the name of the state. I wonder how much of it is
genuine.
Yeah.
Okay, on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, late Professor Benes Meda suspect dead. That's James Nana Womba. He was ill, apparently went to the hospital and died. Let me just do some quick stories on the economy. EU anti-money laundering blacklist comes with no ban. That's according to the EU ambassador. Country is only under enhanced vigilance. That's the Business and Financial Times.
Does that mean that there are no implications at all?
I mean, that's why it comes with no ban.
But it's a blacklisting.
The country is only under enhanced vigilance. It's like when you do something and your parents don't punish you, but they are watching your every move.
Is that not a consequence?
It's very uncomfortable. You almost wish, like, just punish me and let me, do my time and move on. But right now, you're looking at my every move, which is a bit disconcerting. So yeah, those are the newspapers for this morning.
Enhanced vigilance. We have a lot of things to do in the international space. In terms of our economy, we have bonds to float. We have, companies to do IPOs for. All of these have to be done internationally, and we are under enhanced vigilance. We'll see how that works out.
So there'll definitely be an impact. Because the Daily Statesman has President tours Volta and OT regions and Baumia schools Mahama on Akufo-Addo's achievements.
Oh, Baumia and Mahama.
Yeah, on the bit of the key suspect in Professor Bennett's case passing, we are being told by the police that this won't derail the case. I spoke to lawyer Martin Pebu on News Desk, that was yesterday, and he says if the prosecution has good evidence, then because the charge is murder and the other suspects are being charged with conspiracy to commit murder.
Okay, so they could still...
So in order to establish a conspiracy means you must have good evidence from the key suspect. That's what the lawyer explained, who's passed now. So it's all down to the evidence, according to lawyer Pebu.
Anyway, big thank you to the Sanitation Ministry who have given GJA dustbins for media houses.
That's nice.
We'll be expecting,
always wanted a dustbin. All right, so the online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. And I get excited talking about Goyle every morning because it's a very comforting feeling driving down the road, looking at your fuel gauge, thinking, oh, I need to top up, and you lift your head and you see Goyle. Because you're about to get yourself some good energy. And they're always thinking about you and your convenience. So now you can use your GH Link card on all Goyle point-of-sale machines to buy fuel or lubricants from any of their over 400 stations across Ghana. 400! No wonder every time you lift your head, you see Goyle. So listen, you can now record all your purchases automatically on your monthly bank statement so that you can track and manage your expenses even better when you shop at Goyle. So go cashless and protect yourself and stick to all the COVID-19 protocols in these times. Goyle, good energy. Goyle, Yenara Yenzi. Now, the Cadbury Richoco My Ghana, My Pride National Essay Competition has been extended to the 31st of October. Upper primary, junior high, and senior high students should send in handwritten essays of not more than 400, 600, and 750 words, respectively, on the topic your cousin who lives in a different part of the country is coming to visit you for the holidays. Write a letter to them telling them about the top 5 exciting and interesting things to do in your region when they visit. Attach a Cadbury Richoco pack of 1 kilogram or 2 packs of 500 gram to all entries and submit at any of the collection points across Ghana, including Accra General, Osu, Achimota, and Adenta post offices, as well as Melcom Plus NIA, Tema, Medina, East Legon, Accra Central, and Koforidua Melcoms and Koforidua Post Office. The top 5 from each category will compete to win from a total of 100,000 cedis in prizes for the students and their school. Visit Cadbury Richoco on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Right, what's online?
Okay, so My Joy Online, EC entreats naysayers to seize their onslaught. Marik Ghane disappointed in disqualification by Electoral Commission. He's released a statement this morning. I'll bring that to you later on. John Dumelo draws large crowds during campaign launch at Ayawaso West Walk-on. That's My Joy Online. City Newsroom is loading.
We'll get there. But you know what? I think it's about time we did the BBC News. We'll talk more about what's online later, because of course a lot of portals are talking about yesterday's disqualification of 5 candidates. That's all to come. Right now, though, the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
You want your business faster? Oh, me to bank on the fast track. Hey.